What's going on, guys? It's your average consumer, and today we're looking at some of the best accessories for the new MacBook Pro for 2016. Now, this is the 2016 model without the touch bar. That's going to be coming out soon, but all of the accessories mentioned in this video will work for both versions with touch bar. First off, we're going to address the biggest issue with the new MacBooks, and that's the lack of ports. So I've got this guy right here, and this is the Satechi Smart Hub. So with this, you're able to use the USB Type-C port that's on the MacBook and get a ton of I/O. And basically that means you're gonna get a lot of ports. You've got two USB 3.0 ports, an SD card slot, which is surprisingly missing from the new MacBooks, even a micro SD card slot, and of course another USB Type-C. So if you're using this, you can still charge it and have no issues. And it even comes in different colors to match your MacBook, so if you've got space gray, you've got this one to go with it. Now, one of my favorite things about this hub is that it doesn't have a cable attached to it, so it's not gonna be dangling from your computer. All you have to do is plug it right in, and it's actually attached to the MacBook. So it fits in seamlessly, doesn't take up a lot of space, and it just works. So if you're picking up the new MacBook, you're definitely gonna want this, especially if the SD card slot means anything to you. And it only costs around 45 bucks, so it's not gonna break the bank, and it brings back some serious functionality to something that's surprisingly missing here. Now, since the new MacBooks use Thunderbolt 3 ports, they can also use USB Type-C, which gives you access to these. These are tiny little flash drives that you can use with a USB Type-C connector, as well as a regular USB end, so you can plug it into other regular computers, as well as your new MacBook. Now, this is a 64GB version by Kingston, and it only goes for about 20 bucks, which is a steal. And they also have 128GB options, which comes in the same compact body, and I'll have links to that down below as well. So if you're looking to have some storage that doesn't take up a lot of space, easy to walk around with, this is a very solid option. Now, if you're looking for something a little more heavy duty and on the professional side, this is the Samsung T3. With the Samsung T3, you're getting much faster data speeds in a compact body, which is also very durable, and you get way more storage than you would with a flash drive. You can go from 250 gigs all the way up to 2 terabytes. So if you happen to be a professional who has a lot of videos, 2 terabytes is gonna be awesome in a compact body. But if you happen to be a regular user who just wants to have all their libraries with them, like your music, videos, other kinds of documents, you can definitely go with the smaller options with the 250 gigs that has no compatibility issues with the MacBook, and it actually kind of matches pretty well, so it actually looks good, has functionality and durability, and that's a plus for me. Now, obviously the MacBook has these new ports, so what does that mean for iPhone users with a regular Lightning cable? You can't plug it in without a dongle, right? And that is annoying. So right here, I've got a USB Type-C cable to Lightning cable, so that will make all those issues go away. Now with this, you've got your USB Type-C end as well as your Lightning end, so you can plug it up to your computer with no problem. And it has a braided cable, so this is gonna have some more durability than your standard Lightning cable, which is always nice. And it just makes it a lot easier than having to use a dongle. So you can just plug this in, pop that in, and then you're good to go. But this is the kind of cable you need if you're an iPhone user who's picking up the new MacBook, unless you wanna use a dongle. Now, next up on this list, as you can see, this MacBook has been sitting pretty on this little stand here. And this is actually also by Satechi. So this is a nice little stand. It's very flat, convenient, and all you gotta do is pull it out and you can sit it no problem. It has these rubber stops so that the MacBook doesn't slide around, slide off. And it actually is a really, really nice addition if you wanna change the way that you use your MacBook. And one thing that I do like is that with the actual hinge, you've got this little cutout so that you can actually put in some USB ports. If you have a ton of them hooked up to your MacBook, you can use this here. So if you've got that setup that they showed during the event where you've got the 2 monitors, you can have those cables routed right through this little cutout and make it a much cleaner setup. And last up on the list, we've got these carrying cases. Now, you've got your new MacBook, you wanna travel in style. Here are some nice felt cases. This one's actually from Amazon Basics, so it's straight from Amazon, and it's actually very, very nice. It's got a nice little color. This one's also I got off of Amazon, but this is a darker version. This is more so for the 15-inch MacBooks out there. But this is from Initech, and it comes with an extra little pouch. So if you wanna bring some of those accessories around, like the Samsung T3, the USB hub, heck, it could even hold a portable charger. So if you want to bring anything else around, you can do that with that. But it's just kind of cool to have these because it'll protect your investment. When you're throwing this in your backpack, you don't want the metal scraping against anything that you might have inside of there. And it just feels kind of cool, looks good, nice clean look. I think this one from Amazon Basics was around 12 bucks and this one was about 17. You can also get the Initech version in this color if you want. But these are really solid options, good for protecting the MacBook, and they're stylish, so I definitely think that it's worth picking up. But that's about it for this video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. These have been some of the best accessories that I've found for the new MacBook, and I'm pretty excited to try them out. But if there's any takeaway, guys, get the Satechi one. It's a must. They're not a sponsor, nobody's a sponsor here, but if you're gonna get a new MacBook, you gotta get this. But till next one, guys, peace.